Welcome to Good Morning Madison. My name is Shawn Walsh. I'm your Emerging Services and Technologies Librarian. Today is Monday, July 7th, 2025. Hope you had a wonderful 4th of July weekend. First off, let's start off with what's going on this week in the building. Today, the 7th at 6:30, Art with Nancy. There's still some spaces available. It's $6 per person. You can sign up and pay at the library. On the 8th at 1:30, you can come and design your own custom cookie cutter in our create space. That's $5 a person, and you can pay at the library. On Friday, the 11th, we will have our friends Pitmaster Dad over at the east side of the building from 5 to 7. Come over and buy your dinner from Pitmaster Dad. Just a reminder that we serve lunches for children up to 18 years old on Mondays and Thursdays at the library from 12 to 1. On Mondays, it's during our family-friendly movie, and on Thursdays, it's during our tween and young adult crafts. Moving from programs to something I would like to highlight, I wanted to kind of go back to something that's been around a while, but I think it's good to revisit. This is Miss Peregrine's Home for Particular Children. This is Ransom Riggs. And this is kind of a cool book. This is the movie version. And actually, the movie took a lot of liberties with the book. The book, I know, coming from a librarian, it's kind of funny, but the book is vastly, vastly better. Actually, the characters are a little bit more developed in the book, frankly. But Ransom Riggs had been at like a flea market or some kind of sale, and he found these old Victorian photos of floating children and some kind of surreal things, and those were the inspiration for this series of books. It's actually two trilogies. There's the first trilogy, and then they ended up doing a second trilogy. They're available on Libby, they're available on Hoopla, and we have copies in the building. This is a good one to visit if you're looking for something that is a little supernatural but not scary, pretty family friendly. It's in our tween section, so it's pretty family friendly and pretty tame. So moving from the book that I was highlighting to what's going on outside the building. On Tuesday the 8th, the bookmobile will be at Hawaiian Isles from 11:30 to 1. There will be free lunch available from 12 to 1. That's ages up to 18. There will also be illustrator art for children preschool through elementary, and that's from 11:30 to 1. On the 9th, Wednesday, the bookmobile will be at Rainbow Farms from 9:30 to 10:30 with story time with Miss Melanie at 10. Also on Wednesday the 9th, the bookmobile will be at Madison Estates from 11:30 to 1. There will be a free lunch for anyone up to 18 from 12 to 1. This is also during our video and board games program. You can come play anytime from 11:30 to 1. Thursday, July 10th, the bookmobile will be at the Village Market from 4:30 to 7, and if it's a hot one, the bookmobile is air-conditioned. It's a good time to visit. Also Thursday at the 10th, Stan the Tech Van. I'll be there. In the Village Market from 4:30 to 7, we'll be doing illustrator art and crafts for young children and showing off what all can be made in our create space. Friday the 11th at 10:30, Stan the Tech Van will be at Hidden Valley Metro Parks doing stories and STEM. Also on Friday the 11th, the bookmobile will be at Township Park from 11:30 to 1. And the free lunch will be, again, there up to age 18 from 12 to 1. There's also life-size board games and other types of games available at 11:30 to 1. I want to give a big shout out to our friends at the Cleveland Food Bank who've been providing the lunches that we've been serving both in the building and outside. Their summer lunch program is incredibly important to us to help make connections with the community and help feed your body and feed your mind with our books. Finally, don't forget, the Friends of the Library have their annual Community Yard and Craft Sale July 12th from 9 to 2. Please check on our calendar to see the information for being a seller or being an attendee. Thank you for watching Good Morning Madison, and we'll look to see you again next week. Have a great day.